Hello and welcome to this episode from the Bulwell Forest Garden Railway. I've not done one of these before, but for the first time ever, I'm actually going to do an unboxing of a new locomotive that has literally just arrived in the last 5 minutes. The locomotive in question is this, the brand new Triang Hornby Evening Star in the retro packaging, which I've been waiting for since I think July. I ordered it. So without much further ado, let's get this open. So first of all, let's just have a look at the box. So as you can see, here it is, Evening Star in the Triang Hornby original box from I think 1971. This was originally released. I've already started tearing the solid thing, a little bit too excited before filming started, so let's just continue this and let's get this off. I must say I was really surprised. I did remember that there is more than just a locomotive in here, but I wasn't expecting such a large box. Okay, so these are the sides, and on the back here, just some standard information that you probably expect from any model railway purchase that you might have. So let's slide off this cover, and this is a lovely surprise. This sort of faux leather box with Evening Star limited edition written on the front does really feel like a premium product, which for £150 you don't usually get this level of luxury with the packaging. So let's just hope it continues on the inside. Oh wow. So inside we have a hinged lid with this rather nice ribbon. I'll just move you up slightly so you can have a look. Oops. So yeah, we have this hinged lid with a rather nice ribbon. We have some more information on the inside as well, which is incredibly helpful. We've also got the certificate of authenticity with a little bit of information about Evening Star here as well, and the limited edition run number of 0582, I believe, on mine. This is the limited edition run of 1,000, so yeah, not many of these going to be around, I imagine, but who knows, maybe they will be. We have the standard instructions for a 9F with the typical where to stick the oil instructions and things like that, and importantly for me, where to fit the chip to fit later on. So we now have this foam cover, which I'm going to remove. Wow. Okay, so here we have the model, we have a plate, and what looks like, yes, a little presentation holder. So I'll pull this out, and oh gosh, it is heavy. So this isn't metal, this is, I don't know actually, it's very cold. But I would have thought that'd be resin, but yeah. Here is the plate that comes with it, and as you can see, fits quite happily on its little stand. So fantastic if you want to put this into a presentation case somewhere in your room, on display, looking all smart. And in here as well, we have a small detail pack. In the detail pack, you get 2 nameplates. I don't know if you can see on there. 2 nameplates and a brake pipe and an extra coupling, should you wish to fit it. So now onto the locomotive itself. Now trying to remove this from this box without damaging the foam is a little tricky. We'll try. I think we've got it. A little bit of wiggling, and here it is. And it looks stunning. Let's try and get it out of the box. Slightly noisy there. Oh gosh, what's a heavy lump? Let's move the box out of the way. Okay, so here it is, completely out of its packaging, and what a lovely locomotive this is. The details lovely, the paintwork is incredibly crisp. We have a look over on this side, you can see the individually painted pipes, which are really, really nice. I believe this is still based. And here we have quite a nice side shot of Evening Star. As you can see, the detail is pretty good. I still think this is based on the railroad model. It is detailed, but it does lack in certain areas. These pipes here, for example, are all moulded. The whistles here aren't painted. I assume they're whistles. I could be wrong. But yeah, on the whole, it's a very, very pleasing model. Importantly as well, we have sprung buffers, which I believe everyone seems to rave about, even though I think unless you have different types of couplings, you're never probably going to spring them when connecting to anything. Let's take out this piece of foam and we'll investigate what's happening inside the cab. So as with most railroad models, the cab is not painted. It is glazed, however, which is a nice feature. But yeah, the cab detail is very limited, but it is very enclosed. So the likelihood that you're actually going to be able to see it, unless you're doing what I'm doing right now and investigating, is pretty unlikely. Also, another point that I'm not too pleased about is just with the chimney. It's painted on the inside. Now, I believe the other Evening Stars, the railroad Evening Stars, have this as well, where they've just been painted inside and out on the chimney. It's fine, probably, but it's just nitpicking probably from me. It doesn't look like it's really a chimney, just sort of a stuck-on gold-coloured, oddly shaped Lego brick, perhaps. But yeah, I'm probably, as I say, nitpicking slightly. But on the whole, the model looks lovely. Just don't look too closely at it, and I'm sure it will be absolutely fine. And obviously with this presentation case, this makes a very, very nice collectible model for not too much money. This was £150, as I pretty much already said. Is it worth £150? Yes, I would say so. The fact that it's come in such a lovely case, that it is very usable, it's not easy to break, it's not got any fragile parts on it that are likely to come off. It means that you can take this out, run it, put it back in its collector's case, and it would still look as if you've never touched it. So a very, very usable collectible item. So let's go and see how this looks out in the garden. Okay, so here we have it on the track, just after a rain shower, so not ideal, but let's see how she does. We'll start off with going forwards. Let's just see if it will crawl. I've got a really, really bad controller here, so I'm probably certain she's not going to want to know. Okay. That wasn't great. Can we get it to edge backwards? Ooh, nope. I think she's probably stopped. Okay, so crawling today is probably out of the question. To be fair, the tracks do need cleaning, and I really don't want to spend all my day doing that because it will probably start raining again. So I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible before the heavens open again. So let's send her on her way and let's just see how she gets on going around the Garden Railway. heavens have finally decided to open up. I can feel water spitting on me, so unfortunately this is the end of the run-in for this loco. It's been going for about 15 minutes and it's been absolutely superb. There's been a little bit of a whine from the motor. I think these probably don't have the greatest motors in them, but she does run really, really nicely. And I'm actually surprised. I tend to find that the longer steam locomotives tend to struggle on this garden railway due to the lumps and bumps, but this one has been absolutely superb, which for a 210 is really quite impressive. So I'm going to call it a day before she gets far too wet and gets ruined.